San Diego police using new smart street lights in a number of recent cases.
And here to talk more about that, San Diego Police Chief David Nislight. Chief, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get to it. The street lights are back. They're helping your officers. Explain exactly how you guys use it and how it's helped.
Yeah, there's about 125 of the cameras along with the license plate readers. Our goal again is 500 by June. They've been used in multiple homicides, robbery, auto thefts, violent crimes, basically. So when the crime occurs, our detectives, our officers are able to get into the system. We've also been getting a lot of hits on stolen vehicles from the license plate readers. So they really are a force multiplier. It's been a great tool and definitely allowed us to solve some homicides already.
Now, there's nothing like actually seeing it, you know, the actual footage of anything that's happening. We had that person that tried to break into Foxfire, burn down the cars, yes. But actually seeing the video and being able to identify the person so you can show, I mean, it makes a world of a difference when you're trying to solve a crime. Yeah,
it allows us to be more laser focused, really directing ourselves to the person that did the crime versus casting a wider net.
Right.
So it really is truly a force multiplier and a great tool.
How many cases, do you know the number that you've used these?
I don't know the exact number. Okay. I can say at least, I believe, 4 or 5 homicides so far this year, and then multiple other types of cases, all in the violent crime realm, if you would.
There are always people who are not going to believe or trust what the city tells them, what the police department tells them in terms of how these cameras work. They're not going to be Big Brother, is what you guys say. They say, well, yeah, but you have cameras and you might use it as Big Brother. You have the power. You guys say what to those folks in terms of deleting things?
No, I understand that, but the bottom line is this is solely a reactive tool. So, like for instance, a homicide or a violent crime occurs, then we go back and we look for camera footage or license plate reader. We don't have a real-time crime center. None of these cameras are monitored full-time.
Yeah, there's nobody sitting there watching.
No, absolutely. So it's strictly a reactive tool. And again, these are public-facing. These are not in people's yards or property. It's strictly public right-of-way. And so we're good stewards of this technology. There is all that information. You can go on our website, see how we're using it. There's a list of the cases that we're going to use it on. We're going to be fully transparent on this.
Are they recording, though, all the time? They are recording, right?
They are recording, but they're very short duration as far as they get written over.
Okay, and then when you say written over, that means it just dumps out.
Gone.
And
Right.
Okay, yeah. And they're dumped out. Okay, that's good to explain it so that people understand, you know, how it works.
Yeah, the only thing we hold on to is, again, you know, let's say a shooting occurs, we find footage. We would hold that. That becomes evidence both for us and the defense. So we hold on to that, but everything else gets rewritten over.
Local leaders, you know this district attorney's been talking about Prop 47 and ways to amend Prop 47. Your thoughts on that in terms of the incarceration rates and what it does? We talked before about what went wrong with this and will intention, et cetera, 10 years ago. Where do you stand on this now?
Yeah, I think, you know, Prop 47 back in 2014 was, well, you know, the intentions were good. The outcomes are horrible. I think this is a long time coming, quite frankly. I don't think people understand that this really tipped the scale into the criminals' hands, if you will. It continually allows people to go out and commit crimes and not be held accountable for it. So I think it needs to be drawn back in. I'm not saying everybody needs to be thrown into jail and in prison for the rest of their life, but we need petty theft with a prior back. We need bigger, stronger accountability on drug use. To my point, I think Prop 47 has been part of the problem where we're seeing increases in homeless and you know, just quality of life issues in our communities. So I'm very happy to support any amendments to Prop 47.
Police definitely hands full with a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just retail theft. I mean, what people don't understand is for those career criminals that are continually going into the Targets, into the nice you know, stores, if you will, stealing less than $950. They removed the burglary. So if we used to be able to prove intent that you went into that store with the intention of stealing, we could charge you with a felony burglary. But that was struck on Prop 47.
I want to talk, if we can, a moment, and I'm curious to know if there's any correlation with having to have more police officers out monitoring issues just like this. An audit, we talked about this last week, found the department went over the overtime budget 10 times in 11 years.
Yes.
What do you think is a good solution when it comes to that? Because we need the police on the streets.
Right. I think the audit showed one thing, and it was actually a very favorable audit for the San Diego Police Department. It shows, one, that we're spending less money than most departments across the state, but it shows that this police department is understaffed. 5 years ago, our budget staffing was 2128. It's currently 2038. We are the second lowest staffed police department in this nation when you look at big cities. So what it glaringly shows is we need more police officers here. We need a bigger budget, and crime is not slowing down. Although you're seeing reductions in violent crime, we're still seeing a lot of property crime. We're seeing a lot of calls for service, and we need our officers on the street. It also says that we need more civilians to work with our police department, something that I've been trying to do for years. So what it tells me is we need to increase our civilian staff. We need to make certain that we're hiring and retaining and paying a competitive marketplace wage for our police officers, and that we need more.
San Diego Police Chief David Nisleit, always a pleasure, sir.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being here.
Thank you. Good to see you.